Morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. You know what that means. First off, happy 4th of July weekend. Well, happy Independence Day, I should say, to all of my American friends. And in accordance, it is time for the Miami Grand Prix from the United States of America in Season 1 with Team Chaseliner. There's how our facility looks. Looks pretty basic at the moment, doesn't it? It will get better. Trust me when I tell you, it will get better. We do have enough in the bank, I believe, to finally purchase this simulator. So we'll get that on the car for Tatiana. Give her a nice bit of a boost, because who doesn't like a bit of a boost every now and again? Next thing we're going to concentrate on, we may look at this powertrain department, get that up to spec level 1. Or the durability department. That durability is pretty darn cheap. I mean, those two upgrades alone cost 2 million, so let's see. Can we do both of them? Yes, we could if we want to, but we'll put quality control on there first. And then, should we go quality control? Yes, let's go quality control on the powertrain. So everything's spec level 1, so nothing happens bad with Tatiana when it comes to contract negotiation time. There's how our car looks. Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. We have made some movement. Just not above AlphaTauri. Oh yes, if you saw the last episode of my job, we had an MGU-K failure. The joys. Not. 61 rated though, Tatiana doing well. Anyway, Drivers' Championship, and Sergio Perez leads the way, followed by Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, George Russell, Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Esteban Ocon, Kevin Magnussen, and there's Jackie holding down with 6 points in P10. Take a look at the rest of them there. Zhou, Tsunoda, Hulkenberg, Sargent, Tatiana, and Nick de Vries. Still with the big goose egg next to them. Alright, Chassis Department, fuck you one. We've been approached by a building. Oh, it's this one again, where our staff like bird watching. So, if we accept, we get 62.5k cash, but we lose 20% morale with the chassis department. Excuse me. I've not long woke up. If we suggest we get 25k cash and 10%, and if we decline 20% morale for the chassis department, I tell you what, let's suggest the best of both worlds. I would say on that one. We might get an email back saying, well, I don't know what it would say, but we have arrived at the Hard Rock Stadium Cafe Stadium in downtown Miami. So I'll go take practice with and qualifying with the girls, and we'll see you on the other side of this for the Miami Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen.
Formula One has arrived in the Sunshine State for spectacular sunsets, gentle breezes, warm waters, and for what will be a fantastic race day here at the Miami International Autodrome. With great opportunities for wheel-to-wheel battles featuring 19 corners, 3.36 miles long, and expected average speeds of 138 miles an hour, the Miami International Autodrome will be sure to create lots of chances to overtake. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Russell, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Norris, Ocon, Bottas, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, the Governors, Stroll, Albon, Hulkenberg, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Zhou, de Vries, Sargent, de Vries. And now it's time to head down to the track. Anthony Davidson, a lot of talented drivers out on the track today, but what will stand out for you?
My focus is 100% on the front of the grid. Like you said, we're seeing a lot of strong competition across those positions, so it'd be super interesting to see the fight for that front spot. Personally speaking, I'm hoping for plenty of overtakes.
We're still in with a chance of winning this title. We need you to push as hard as you can in the 5 remaining races.
Yeah, okay, whatever you say. Not. P13 today. Not bad, I would say, not bad. She did give it full beans during qualifying, but alas, top 10 just wasn't there for us. Take a look at the strategy. We're either going to be starting on the mediums and going on the softs, or the hards going on to the mediums. And I would say that it's probably best doing it the alternate way. So, good luck, girls. Let's go have a good race. Alrighty ho then. This is going to be the biggest recording that I do today. We're getting started with it straight away. Don't you just love stuff like that? I mean, who else wouldn't love stuff like that? But yeah, it's going to be, I have a feeling, a very, very long race here in Miami. Jackie was complaining about the tyres left, right and centre here, which I think is a good thing, because it can only suggest that they did something right with the tyre model. They definitely did something right with the handling model as well. I would think, I think they do personally. I mean, for what because I don't give all my secrets away for my teen career mode. I'm not the one that drives the car. Someone else does. But we're not going to talk about that, alright? Everyone's like, who's he get to drive the car for him now? Ah, that would be telling. That would be telling. But from what I drove in, because I drive in time trial, come on, Stroll, get past her. Obviously Stroll doesn't want to go, okay. That's fine, Stroll doesn't want to go. This chicane here, because I do Miami in time trial, that chicane there is a lot better than it was in F122, let me assure you. And that might be heading to the grid. Yeah.
No threat of rain for the time being.
Mistakes are made some way there. Piastri got a little bit too close for comfort. But no, life is good at the moment. I've got videos being watched in the background. I've got a video being saved as we speak. I'm doing the narration for this video as well. Everything is going very nice. And hopefully I can get all of these recordings out the way today and tomorrow, so that then Monday and Tuesday I'll be able to really hit the content hard again, getting them all turned and burned. That would be the plan. And 99 times out of a million, the plans with me don't work. But I've got to get content done, because if I don't get content done, then there's no content for future videos on any channel. These are facts. But I think we are all lined up and ready to go for the Miami Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen. Season 1 from P13, and, well, last for Tatiana. And it's lights out, and away we go down to the first corner, and guess who's got another lightning start again? That's right, you know who it is. Lightning start up the inside of the first corner. Ooh, did she cut the corner a little bit there? She's only up into P11, so she didn't make that much of a lightning start. Oh, P10 now. She's got in front of the man Gasly. But I thought she cut the corner there a little bit. Just a skosh. Oh, Gasly tried to go side by side through there, and that's going to cost him, because that's Carlos Sainz through, and now Carlos Sainz has gone through. What has happened there? It's almost like the tyres just didn't grip up there going through that corner there as we head now down the long back straight. I imagine everyone's going to be pumping the ERS through these series of kinks down to the big braking zone here at the bottom of the corner. Let's see what Carlos Sainz, well, what he's attempting to do. He may not attempt to do anything, because, you know, Carlos Sainz. Then again, when did Carlos Sainz attempt to do anything in his life? Well, that's a very good question, and a very good point as well. Through the chicane. Car dancing over the corner. Oh, Carlos, you left the door open. Oh, I think, did he clout the wall? I want to say Carlos Sainz clouted the wall, and clouted that wall pretty hard there as we fly down the second back straight. Technically, is there... What? That is blocking! That is free wide blocking there by Carlos Sainz. That might come back and bite him in the rear end as the man Gasly thinks about a move up the inside. It's not going to come off for him. And it's settle down time as we head to the first corner. and see what mischief and mayhem that... oh, she's gone for the big dive. And she's taken P10 from Carlos Sainz. Caught him napping, as you would. And now Carlos Sainz susceptible from attack from the man Gasly as we move to lap number 2 and look at Oscar Piastri defending from the Chinese driver Guan Yu Zhou in the Alfa Romeo. Down the inside goes Guan Yu Zhou. Great move there from the Chinese man. Will it come off? It doesn't look like it will. Oh, it did come off for him, which I'm very impressed about. As we look at Jackie on lap number 3, up the inside of the Aston Martin of Hollywood Lance Stroll. And it's a Hollywood-esque move. Oh, that's Fernando Alonso. I do apologise. I thought that was Hollywood Lance Stroll. Hollywood Lance Stroll is somewhere further back. But King Alonso, he was the one that got dived, as we see Sainz and Alonso, countryman, compatriots, side by side. And Sainz takes the place as we look up at the front of the field. We got Mercedes team war going on here between George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. The two black Mercedes powering down the back straight. I think George has got that. No, Hamilton's got that move done, but George is going to make a fight of this going through the stadium section. Oh, so tight. And it's one per car through here. And I think Lewis decided discretion was the better part of valor on that occasion. As we go back to this fight between, Alonso seems to be going backwards, and King Alonso is under attack from the man Gasly into, I have no idea what turn number that is, and nor do I particularly care, because it's Miami. It's a street circuit, which shouldn't be a street circuit. But meanwhile, up at the front of the field here, we got a fight going on between Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen for the race lead. Where's Leclerc going to go? Is he going to go outside of the penultimate corner? I think it's turn 17. He's going to go to the outside of... If he pulls this off, this is a great move. I want to see if around the outside of 17 works. And it does work! As the Monegasque driver gets into the race lead here onto lap number 4. That is worth knowing. So now we know which way you have to go around here, as we look at Lewis Hamilton still trying to get past George Russell. And I think, he's got the job done easily now. Down into turn 17, using the DRS of that Mercedes to the advantage. Now, what we got going on here? We're looking at the Williams of Alexander Albon. The Thai Brit driver chasing down Nico Hulkenberg. The Hulk! Defending like mad as... I nearly called him Alonso then. It's not... that's Albon. I know who you are. Around the outside, we've seen this work with Leclerc. Will it work with the Thai Brit driver? I think it may just, although Hulkenberg's going to make some of this down into the first corner, side by side. They cross the line. Fantastic move there from Alexander Albon in the Williams. Now on to lap number 4, and Nick de Vries all over the back of Oscar Piastri, who has lost touch with Guan Yu Zhou. Piastri does look rather slow at the moment as de Vries goes up the inside of the Australian. What did we agree his nickname was going to be going forward? Philo Piastri. That's what we agreed, and just like Philo Piastri, he's been flaked. Ha! But I think Verstappen was not impressed that Leclerc got past him, and he's going to go right back past him down the back straight into turn 17. Max Verstappen back to the race lead. Meanwhile, we're looking at... What are we looking at here? We are looking at Carlos Sainz. This is on lap number 4 as well. Yeah, this should have gone in a different place. I don't know why it didn't. What's going on there? But we saw Carlos and... Jackie exchanging pleasantries over P9, but onto the back straight, we got Hulkenberg's in trouble now, because here comes Hollywood Lance Stroll, and Hollywood Lance Stroll powers that Aston Martin past him, and straight into, what was that for? That was for P14, as we go to hostilities renewed between Jackie and Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz chasing down the Chaseliner. Is that a Chaseliner? No, that's Bottas! Where's Bottas come from? In fact, Sainz has got past Jackie, so Carlos Sainz is actually going to power forward into P8. How did... we didn't even see where Bottas got past there, unless Bottas is coming the other way, which could be interesting. Speaking of could be interesting, look, oh my God, Alonso got so close to the back of that Chaseliner then. She's defending this final point for her life, and I think she's defended it so hard that Alex Albot, no, it's the man Gasly, sorry, is going to get past King Alonso, and that's P11 for the French driver in the French car. As who are we looking at? We're looking at Nico Hulkenberg, and he is going backwards quickly as the Philo Piastri is going backwards. The Hulk is going backwards just as quick in that Haas car. Haas car, I said there, YouTube, not what you thought I said. And he's going to lose a position to Yuki Tsunoda there as we look at Carlos Sainz. Now, if Bottas is a man of his word, I think Bottas is going to keep up with the Spanish driver here. I would think he's going to keep up. He's going to go around the outside of turn 17, and we know this move works. We do know this move works. We've seen it work twice already, and Bottas is going to make that free for free around the outside of turn 17. Meanwhile, on to lap number 6. Overhead camera shot, and oh, wow, how wide was that? Are the tyres, excuse me, I am hiccuping like a bad man. Well, I mean a bad man. I might have to take a breath and hold it for a bit. But are the tyres going off? Because she was very, very wide coming through that pseudo marina section down onto this long back straight. We're not hearing any complaints about the tyres. She must have just carried a bit too much speed in there. And Gasly has just found himself losing 2 positions there in the blink of an eye. He thought he could nick 1. He lost 2. Curiosity killed the cat, as they said. Meanwhile, speaking of killing the cat, it looks like Guan Yu Zhou is about to get past Nico Hulkenberg. And whatever Hulkenberg's problem is, he's going backwards at a rapid rate as Guan Yu Zhou moves to P16. Meanwhile, we're looking at Bottas here. Here's another clip that's out of position. Bottas and Sainz over P8. I've got a nice cool breeze going on here, and it's absolutely lovely. Oh, thank you very much there, sir. That is what we're talking about. You love to see it. Carlos Sainz and Valtteri Bottas. Now, onto the back straight. I think George Russell, he wants P4 back off Lewis Hamilton. And he wants P4 back from Lewis Hamilton in the worst way possible. It's going to be a big move down the outside. Now, oh, he's already made the move. I thought he was going to hang it out around the outside of turn 17, but he already got the move cleared. Well done, that man. Meanwhile, Bottas and Sainz. Now, I think this is going to be a race-long battle between these two. And we're going to have to keep an eye on this battle as well. Oh, who we got going in the background there? I think that's Jackie and Fernando and King Alonso. Oh wow, that was good. He got that move done before he got even to turn 18 and 19. Meanwhile, it is King Alonso and Jackie. We saw Jackie pushing Alonso to the wall. When we say this girl is the most aggressive driver in this field, that is what we mean. She makes moves that are borderline, but at the same time, they are done with the greatest of respect to the other driver. Except there's no respect being shown to the 2-time world champion Fernando Alonso. As Jackie dives back down the inside into turn 1 on lap number 7 and retakes 10th place. But it does look like Alonso has got past on the leaderboard as Sainz is going to use the power of that Ferrari engine to get past Bottas and reclaim P8 for himself. Meanwhile, Nick de Vries, is he going to... well, Piastri has got past de Vries somewhere. We haven't seen it. Our American colleague not doing us any favours there as Kevin Magnussen, the Great Dane, looks to go around the outside of Nick de Vries. And I don't know if that's going to work. We've not seen that work, but Kevin Magnussen will make it work. Thank you very much, says that man. Meanwhile, it looks like Jackie's got past Alonso again, so maybe the leaderboard was just having a moment there as Lewis Hamilton dives down the inside of George Russell, and he's going to take P4 back off him into turn 17. The Mercedes having a good old scrap on their own, and that's what you love to see. Speaking of what you love to see, it looks like Piastri has sorted himself out, but Nico Hulkenberg does have an issue because he is going backwards, because that McLaren... Well, no, he's not going backwards because that McLaren hasn't got this move completed yet. I imagine it might do down into turn 17. See if this move... because we are 3 for 3 for that move at the moment. It looks like Nico Hulkenberg's going to continue that trend of defending that move for his life. Meanwhile, on to lap number 8, and I think Piastri has had enough here, because now we've got a Hulkenberg train going here. And in that Hulkenberg train, you got Piastri, you got Magnussen, you got De Vries, and if you look lurking in the background, you got Logan Sargent and Tatiana Calderon. Tatiana chilling in basically last, as Piastri's going to go around the outside of Nico Hulkenberg and take P17 off him finally. But hostilities about to be renewed over at Camp Mercedes, because here comes George Russell. Here goes Lewis Hamilton. George going to go the outside of turn 17. George Russell, ultimate ladies man, and Kings Lynn's #1 driver. Thought I'd get that in before anyone says anything, but George Russell around the outside, job done. Thank you very much, says that man. Yes, Jackie's got her own little train forming here, because in this train, this is where I come along, and my friend Tico wouldn't mind me saying, in this train is a lot of drivers that want to take the position, but they're not going to, because look at the defence that is being put up. I had to say, though, she makes some borderline moves. Oh, that's wide. That is wide. And I think Gasly's got through. Yes, he has. Gasly has nicked that final position, but Jackie powering through the ERS, powering through the battery. And it looks like down the inside of turn 1, big move, and she'll take that position back, but on to the next lap. And oh, the tyres are screaming enough. They are screaming enough as we got side by side between the Alpine and the Chase-Liner. And look at this big train you got coming here. You've got Alonso, you've got Albon, you've got Stroll, Jackie around the outside of Gasly. You've got Tsunoda, Zhou, and I imagine Piastri's not going to be too far down the road. No, he's right there. Jackie's going to take that position back. Gasly now defending from... Oh my God, look at this mess. Look at this mess. It's an absolute mess as Gasly defends from Alonso, and I think Stroll's taking a position off... who did Stroll... No, Stroll is... actually, no, this is what we're looking at. We're looking at lap 7, so pit stops have happened, folks. Or should I say are happening. Alonso was pitted, so we're going to bring Jackie in next lap, this lap, to counteract any... shenanigans that Fernando Alonso might be contemplating. But Jackie past Gasly. You've got Stroll and Gasly side by side. The man Gasly and Hollywoodland Stroll with who is that behind them? That is Lewis Hamilton behind them. So Lewis Hamilton's pitted and come out behind this lot. That's not good for the 7-time world champion. As up at the front of the field, Perez has assumed the race lead for the moment, but this is the battle for the race lead when all the pit stops get sorted out. Charles Leclerc's dancing that Ferrari everywhere he can think of to try and get around Max Verstappen. But it looks like he's... Oh, that is good. We are 5 for 5 for that move, so it looks like that is the place you want to go. But Jackie, she's decided that she's not going to pit. And I'm screaming at her that that's not a good move as Lewis Hamilton goes up the inside of Jackie now. Will Jackie... This is for position. She has every right to make this move. And we say every right. She is legit fighting Hamilton for position here. And she does make the move, so she goes back into P5. But Lewis Hamilton comes back up the inside. Oh, that's a bit wide. That's a bit wide. Jackie's going to hang him out around the outside. And if he does, will Lando Norris want to get involved? I think he might want to try and get involved there. As we're looking at Tatiana, who was also not pitted. She's in P10 at the moment, but with Valtteri Bottas right behind her. Let's see what Tatiana's defence is like against the Flying Finn. We have to call him the Flying Finn now because Kimi Raikkonen's retired. And, well... That was kind of one of those writing on the wall moments, wasn't it? She was coming through. Sorry, he was coming through, and he didn't care what he did to get her out the way. As well, Hulkenberg's problems continue. I think he's about to be passed by Nick De Vries, and Logan Sargent is right there as well. I wonder what tyres Tatiana's going on, because she seems to be going pretty long into this race. As Hulkenberg goes down to P21. Meanwhile, pit stops for Perez and Russell have put Leclerc back in the lead, but Max Verstappen, like the shark that he is, and we know this works. Can we go 6 for 6 with this move around the outside of turn 17? I rather hope that we can. I rather hope that we can, and I rather hope that we're going to as over the start-finish line that the pair of them go. And I think Verstappen's going to get this done. Yes, indeed, he is going to get that move done and dusted. But I think Lewis is not impressed that he's been stuck behind this pink car for about half a couple of laps. I think he wants to get past her and get past her at a moment's notice. Jackie's going to let him go because we're going to bring her in this lap. So it's box, 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 box. And I imagine a lot of pain is about to come her way. Ugh. Back off for just a skosh so I can wipe my nose. Get it all clean and tidy. Those green stripes look absolutely gorgeous on that pink and black car. Off go the... Now, what went on? She was on mediums. Has she gone to hards or has she gone to softs? Oh, she's gone to softs. Wow, that is a call. And where's she? Wow, she's found herself down in P17. Wow. Everyone undercut her by a mile as Leclerc is going to power past Verstappen once again. See you later, says the Monegasque driver. We'll take the race lead back from you if you don't mind. And I think he rather does mind right there. Meanwhile, up at the front, mind you, there are some drivers that have not pitted yet. And I think this is one of them. No, this isn't one of them. Oh, Tatiana's not pitted yet. As we go on board with Yuki Tsunoda flying his way past Alex Albon. Will he make this stick? Oh, a little deep there from Tsunoda as Albon tries to hang it around the outside. And wow, we have seen them move up. Oh, look at that back. Look at the power of that Mercedes engine on board with the AlphaTauri now. Side by side into turn 1. The Williams and the AlphaTauri. Yuki Tsunoda sticking right there. This is great racing between the little Japanese driver and the Thai Brit driver, and Tsunoda makes it work. Ooh, nice camera view on Logan Sargent. It's not the view that we want to see, but you can see that he has caught Nico Hulkenberg. Nick de Vries has disappeared down the road, and I've got a feeling that whatever's Hulkenberg's problem is, it's not going to end very well for him, unfortunately. Round the outside goes the American as a plane goes flying overhead. I don't know what that plane was up to. But that is another position lost there for Nico Hulkenberg. Well, it's not. So yes, it is lost. But meanwhile, this battle for the race lead is hotting up and hotting up very nicely. As we go round the outside. Oh, it's actually up the inside of Verstappen and Leclerc. Oh, the bit of dust kicked up as well. Still side by side, and Verstappen's going to take that position for the moment. But I don't think it's going to be for too long because Leclerc is still there. Oh, Verstappen! I think Verstappen's been to the Jackie School of defending. And speaking of the Jackie School, oh, Leclerc giving him back, giving him a... Oh, wow, he's made it up the inside move work. Fair play to the Monegasque driver there as Verstappen looks to go... Wow, Verstappen with DRS coming back around the outside. If this is... I tell you what. We're going to have a pink and black car up here very soon. And it's going to be... Oh, there's a Red Bull! That's the sister Red Bull. That is the sister Red Bull, and that is an engine failure. That is Sergio Perez. And it's not gone well for the little Mexican. Engine failure at the Miami Grand Prix. That is a Red Bull powertrain up in smoke. You love to see it. Except you would have rather seen it for the other driver and not Sergio Perez. Meanwhile, should this move be being made? Because we're on... Oh, Carlos, I think you just got away with that on the Lando Norris. I think you just got away with that one. Speaking of, I think you just got away with that one. Tsunoda is now the occupant of that final point. Where is Jackie in all of this? She's a little further down the road, I think, because we got. Well, actually, no, she might be with this group. I think that's her. No, it's not her in the background. That's Kevin Magnussen. Where is Jackie? She couldn't have possibly lost that much places. I know that Albon shouldn't have made that move, and although Stroll shouldn't be making this move on Tsunoda as he takes that position from him. Well, Tsunoda's got it back now, actually, as we look at Charles Leclerc. And something has gone on here because someone's just disappeared down the field. Or is that for Perez? That might have been for Perez. But Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen, they're not going to let this go, are they? Let's get racing, boys! That's what we love seeing. Absolutely love it. Now, this is for 2 points. And how valuable would these 2 points be to Williams if Alex Albon can somehow do an Alex Albon and wrestle this car as high up the field as he can, because let's be honest, that Williams is a bit of a box, but in the hands of Alex Albon it turns from a box to a beat box, but not on this occasion as Stroll has got past him. What is very wide from Jackie on the soft tyres, but King Alonso, he's right there with her as Jackie's going to power past him. Has she got the tyres to get up to Piastri? Because she's on softer tyres than these lot, so she should be catching them. And she takes back P15 from that one. Tatiana, Tatiana's in P20, so whatever she's done, she seems to have done absolute madness as Hollywood Lance Stroll defends from Alex Albon, and he's really going to defend as Alex is going to go to the outside of turn 17. Where is the Thai Brit driver going to go? Well, he's going to go around the outside. Is he going to make this move work? We've seen outside and inside work. And it looks like the Thai Brit driver is going to get it done as they race down to turn 1 onto lap number 15. He's going to get the job done. No hassle, no fuss. Meanwhile, the man Gasly is chasing after the little Japanese guy, Yuki Tsunoda. Oh, I fancy this Well, I don't fancy the Alpine because I had 5 seasons of it with F1 Manager 22. We don't fancy any more seasons of it, if you don't mind. Thank you very much. But that's why we're going with a new team, if you'd all be so kind. But up the inside, and he's got that man right there. Meanwhile, Alonso has forced her wide again. What is that? I don't think... You know what I think, personally? I think personally this isn't a tyre thing. I think this is just the fact that the car doesn't like that complex of corners. Oh, hello there. Bye-bye. Bye-bye again. Guan Yu Zhou now joins the party. Yeah, Jack, that is the chasing group up there. There is still a point available, I think. And at the head of that point is Alex Albon. We've got, what, 5 laps left to go? It would not surprise me if Jackie got right close and personal with this as Hollywood Lance Stroll gets past Alex Albon and takes P9 for himself there. I wouldn't mind if Stroll was at the head of that queue, because that Aston Martin's pretty decent in a straight line. Speaking of pretty decent in a straight line, Tatiana. Hello, Tatiana. Is she going to put Nico Hulkenberg? Oh, you genius. The Colombian conquistador is going... Oh, she's on soft tyres as well. What a play from Tatiana. Going long, dumping the soft tyres on, and she's going to dump Nico Hulkenberg firmly in the mud and get P19, but Hulkenberg's going to come right back at her. Down the inside goes Tatiana Calderon, and P19 has been acquired for the Colombian conquistadores. As we look at Kevin Magnussen, his teammate here, trying to put Yuki Tsunoda firmly in the mud. Oh, little lock up there. I think that was from the man Gasly. These 3 seem to have separated themselves as Jackie's defending from Alonso again. Or as has she defended from Alonso? We'll never ever know. Meanwhile, on to lap number 17. And still for P9. Why is this the P9 now? Have we lost someone else here from the... Ocon! I've just seen on the leaderboard that Ocon has obviously had an issue. He has dropped all the way down the field. So move Jackie into P14. That's love to see it. And we'll move Gasly into P9 ahead of Alex Albon. Meanwhile, like I said, this little pack here has separated themselves as Yuki Tsunoda has now lost Kevin Magnussen. And I imagine Oscar Piastri is going to go round... Yeah, he's going to go round the outside. Great move. I'm calling this is a great move right now, but Jackie, she just can't seem to get close. There she is. I think she's defending from Joe Alonso and... Yeah, because there's Jackie. And look at this. Joe, Alonso and Ocon are all in a line here. And I've got a feeling we're going to have two drivers split the Chinese driver. Oh, but maybe not. Maybe Ocon is going to go around the outside of... that is a frosty relationship right there between Ocon and Alonso. Please trust me when I say that. That is a very, very frosty relationship from the Alpine days as we look at Hollywood Lance Stroll. And the man Gasly has dumped Albon and caught Stroll. That's incredible. Hollywood Lance Stroll, the man Gasly. What are you going to do, Stroll, when the man comes around and the man steals P8 from right underneath your nose? Nothing is the answer, because he's he's the man, Pierre Gasly. Oh, as Esteban Ocon now has caught, he's caught Guan Yu Zhou, but is there enough laps for that Alpine, which is on soft tyres now, worryingly, to catch the Chaseliner? Well, the answer to that question is yes, because it only took him a lap. And we say it only took him a lap in the greatest of respect, ladies and gentlemen. We do mean that in the greatest of respect, but it looks like if he wants it, he's going to have to go past it. But we're looking at Alonso here, who's got around the outside of Guan Yu Zhou. So great move there from King Alonso as he gets past the Chinese driver, and next behind the Chinese driver you got Logan Sargent, and Tatiana is right there, folks. But meanwhile, on to the final lap of the Grand Prix, and Carlos Sainz is chasing down Lewis Hamilton. This has been a great drive from Carlos Sainz. He's my driver of the day. But knowing Anthony Davidson, he'll probably pick Max Verstappen because he's a try-hard Max Verstappen fan. Or a secret Max Verstappen fan. He probably has a big poster of him. I better not say that. That might get me into a lot of trouble. But meanwhile, what a fight this has been up at the front of the field. Max Verstappen round the final two corners. He's going to win the Miami Grand Prix ahead of Charles Leclerc. Max Verstappen wins. You boring, boring little man, as my brother would say. And he probably won't appreciate me for saying that. But meanwhile, look at this fight between Ocon and Jackie. That's where these two are, compared to where Ocon, Verstappen and Leclerc are. We've still got about half of the circuit left to go here as Ocon side by side with Jackie. Where is Jackie? She's somewhere. I think she's behind me. Look at the rear here. She is right here. DRS open. Powers put that battery past the little French driver in the Alpine. And back up to P14 she will go. She will fight for this P14 like it is gold, like it is her life. Tatiana, though, what an improv. Oh, we got Logan Sargent passing Guan Yu Zhou. Hopefully the American director will let us see that. See as how it was an American driver doing the move. Tatiana, P19. And she's beaten Hulkenberg and De Vries. Take a bow with the Colombian Conquistador S. As Ocon thinking about one final move into turn 17. Look at the overspeed. Oh, hey, I saw that finger. You take that finger and you can politely stick it where the sun doesn't shine. Because we got someone coming through and she's going to take P14. Oh, but it could have been so much better. It could have been so much better. But hey, little victories and whatnot, as everyone would say. Pierre Gasly, driver of the day. I would have given it Carlos Sainz personally.
Here we are then, a phenomenal Miami Grand Prix, and what a great show of skill from our race winners today. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Charles Leclerc's points today take him to the top of the championship standings. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Often my go-to would be a driver who's managed to pull off an especially impressive feat during the race. However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
You see what I mean there, folks? Why is Verstappen driver of the day? Why? I mean, you look at the field. Carlos Sainz from 10th to 4th made up 6 positions. Gasly, what did Gasly do? But Gasly made up 4 positions, 8th to 12th. So for me, Magnussen made up. Oh, Alex Albon with a point for Williams. Well done there, sir. But yeah, for me, Max Verstappen is not driver of the day. I think that's something going on there. Sergio Perez definitely isn't driver of the day. But we will take that DNF and we'll take P14 straight away to the bank, ladies and gentlemen. You know what, right? I would say it may not have been a top 10, but at least she finished. That can be a positive. Do we get to acclaim level 7 with the girls? I would think with how close that pink bar is to the end, easily acclaim level 7. That's what you're talking about right there. That's the good stuff right there. Yeah, like I said, no top 10 finish, no payout for a top 10, but there's an improvement. How did she lose 10k? She's the cleanest driver out there, for crying out loud. Alright, let's go wrap up then. Hey, more money. Money, money. Yeah. Right, let's get some stuff going before the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix. Some sim training for Tatiana, she likes that. We'll take some of that as well. What else should we take? See, durability equipment upgrade is better than focus because it doesn't lose anything on the other, so we'll go with that. Should we go with that? Shall we go with that? I think we'll go with that. Right, next thing on our agenda, we got to get this aero department sorted. Because they've only got 2 at the moment. Or they could have more. They could have more incoming. Oh, now we're the worst team behind. No, we're not. How are we the worst team in our bars above AlphaTauri? I haven't got a clue. I think can we change a gearbox? No, we've only had 5 races so far. Okie dokie, well that's gonna do it then, you guys. Playlists are appearing all around. Go check out some more Rockstar Pool 69 content. But in the meantime, stay safe, be kind to each other. You can't be kind to crowd, no place in the world you can't be kind to other people. We will see you tomorrow for the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix around the beautiful circuit of Imola. But yeah, we finished. That's a plus.